Alright guys, so the title is a little misleading. I want to apologize, that's a mistake on my part, because by good bio, I actually mean fucking great bio, like market domination bio. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how to write a fucking market domination bio after the intro coming up. So one thing to keep in mind from the start is that you need a long bio and a short bio. Now with that being said, you gotta have a hook. And by hook, I don't mean song hook. I mean, this is not a song, it's a bio. A hook is kind of like that paragraph or sentence that catches and holds people's attention. Usually that one thing that sets you apart from other artists. If you're not an artist and for whatever reason you're watching this, whatever you do, if you're advertising it on the internet, I'm pretty sure you could apply a lot of this information to writing your own bio on there too. Because like, who doesn't need a bio if they're doing something like whatever you're doing? But the hook is, if you don't really know what your hook is, chances are it has to do with something that separates you from other artists. And it's gotta be emotional, it's gotta be authentic. It's basically your story in 3 to 5 sentences. There's no way you can't interestingly describe the story about how you became a musician. And I can't stress that enough. Because the things that make you unique are the things that fascinate other people most about you. If you don't get anything else out of this video, I really hope you understand that. A lot of this shit is just about self-understanding and shit. That's what life is about, isn't it? And that's actually what my music is about. Like, I want to solve more problems with my music than any musician ever. But that's my hook. Your hook, your story, it will grow with you like your goals. It should always be in alignment, in congruency with your vibe at everything from shows to social media, presence to what you talk about in your songs, press releases, photos, interviews. This is personal branding we're talking about. Humans are DNA, but there's more to shit like this than DNA. There's a mind, a brain, it works in mysterious ways. And part of entertaining that mystery is helping others solve theirs by offering your answers, your demystifications. You are filling a void in the market. You're filling your void, our void. The market is the collective void, but it's also the collective filling. All the artists killing the charts, killing the social media, killing the critical reception, they all do it with killer branding. Then you talk about your accolades. If you want to flex on anything, if you want to show people, hey, this is what separates me, this is what I've done, do it here. Then you talk about your newest project. If it's anything other than like an album or something, you can talk about that too. Maybe you make arts and crafts, maybe you're a photographer. I don't know, man, it's your life. But give that a little backstory, like a few sentences of what it's about. For example, my Letters EP was written to prove a point that the way you feel about the people in your life is the way you feel about yourself. And when I tell people about my music, there are plenty of things I tell them, like my mission or why, because the reason you do what you do is totally crucial to the accomplishment of it. And it should be, the stuff you tell people about your music should be the shit that makes them tell you, wow, this makes me want to listen to it. And I think it's because you are not just a product, you're not just a brand, you're an idea. And in your bio, you need to sell yourself as one. In an article about biography writing, Ari Herstand, very smart guy, he basically says that in your long bio, you talk about what people who don't give a shit about would consider boring. But this is just for your fans who are gonna pick up anything you put down because they just love your output that much. Something else to seriously consider, like it doesn't really even need to be in your bio, it's your elevator pitch. It should be like one sentence about your sound. You pick a few more well-known artists who already exist and sound like you. A lot of artists hear this and they're like, nah bro, that's bullshit because no one sounds like me. But if you think about it, doesn't everything sound like something to some degree? So at least giving people a frame of reference will make them think, that's interesting. Like they begin to wonder. If you don't give them anything to think about, if you tell them you're unique, they're gonna be like, well, what the fuck? Like everything's unique. How is it unique? It may be a mixture of two things that already exist, but what matters is that you can use those two things to sell the idea of the mixture itself. Because sounding like one thing is less unique than sounding like two things. My music is Owl City meets Kendrick Lamar. I don't know who I sound like. I mean, I kind of do, but other people seem to hear more of these two artists in my music than anything else. I've gotten comparisons to Daft Punk and Skrillex with my production. I think narrowing it down to a few artists and having everything else kind of be a sonic blend of its own for me, which I think is my production because my music is all self-produced. I think that kind of just adds to the mixture in a way people don't even expect. Maybe that's just me, because these are not beats I imagine Owl City singing over or Kendrick Lamar rapping over. But this isn't really about me, so what are some tips you guys have on writing artist bios? What has helped you guys so far? What am I missing? Please let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know if you have any ideas you want me to talk about in future videos, and I'll give you a shout out if and when I use them. If you have any questions, please feel free to hit me up. There are links at the bottom of the description on all my social media. Also at the bottom of the description, there are links to my new production kits where you can find all the hardware and software that I use to make music and these videos. If you buy any, I get commission, which helps me build this channel and keep making these videos for you guys. I made all the beats in this video. If you want to use them, you can find links to each one in the description that I use from first to last or at samuel.earth/. flash beats. Make sure to leave a like if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already. If you could turn on that little bell to receive a notification every time I drop a new video, that would mean the world to me. Thank you guys so much for watching. You can find me everywhere, and I will see you then.